Hi everyone, Coach Susan here with Big on Results Coaching. I help people that are in transition or stuck to live a life of joy and prosperity. Here for your Manifestation Monday video on the topic of accountability. Accountability. What does that mean, being accountable? Well, being accountable means that you're responsible for your own results, that you are the one that is responsible. You're being accountable for what you do and for what you say. And it also means that other people should be accountable for what they do and what they say. But as we know, a lot of people don't take responsibility, which is pretty much the cousin to accountability, for their actions. So when we're being accountable for our own actions and for what we do, what we say, then it kind of has a different dimension to it, has a different meaning to it, being accountable. But one thing that people don't realize about accountability is that they're so focused on what this result is, but they don't realize that being accountable also means being accountable to your dreams, to your goals, to what you envisioned your life to look like. So what does that look like to you? Your life, what you wanted to do. We always want to keep other people accountable for what they do and what they say. But do we really keep ourselves accountable? And even accountable for the things that even haven't happened. So being accountable to yourself isn't just in a present tense. It also means a future tense. So what are you doing for your future? Hold yourself accountable for not going for it. Hold yourself accountable for being a chicken shit. Hold yourself accountable for those things that you've talked yourself out of doing. Hold yourself accountable for whatever your nutrition is, what your fitness goals are, what your goals are for work. How are you advancing in your life? What are you doing for yourself? Are you investing your money? Are you doing the things that makes you happy? Being accountable, it's intense. But you have to hold your own self accountable, not just, oh, I'm going to be accountable because I need to exercise, or I need to do this, or I need to do this at work. But what about your future? What about being accountable to get you where you need to be so that you do not live a life of regret? Oh gosh, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have had the courage to do this stuff. Or I really had doubted my ability. I really wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't do it. I really wanted to grow up and I wanted to be this or that. Hold yourself accountable for that. And don't stop short of what those goals were and how you envision your life to be. Step up and rise up and be that person. Do those things. Have those levels of achievements. Hold yourself accountable for who you are on the inside, who you were born to be, who you were created to be, and all your gifts and talents that you've allowed other people to bash you about, to discourage you, to basically knock you off your pony. Did you allow them to do that? Were you a child when you were said those negative things? Well, you're an adult now. So hold yourself accountable for those things that you've wanted to do. Did you want to learn how to paint? Did you want to learn how to sail? Do you want to go scuba diving? But talked yourself out of it. Hold yourself accountable for those things that you want. You are so wonderful. You are so amazing. And you have those own things that makes you an individual. It makes you unique. You don't have to go with status quo. You don't have to do this type of a thing because your friends are doing it, or your family is, or your family always does this, but you want to do this. Hold yourself accountable to do the things that are embedded in you to do. The neat thing is that every single person has those things. And those things that come up and are in your mind or from the past, all of those things will fulfill you and make you happy. All of those things are going to meet that need that you have. Have you ever woke up a day and thought, oh my gosh, my life just isn't going how I want it to go. I'm not having any fun. Or this summer I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun this summer. And the summer comes, and the summer goes, and you still didn't have any fun? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold yourself accountable for those things. If you wanted to start a business, but then you were too afraid to leave a particular job for a sense of security, hold yourself accountable. Start off slow. Allow yourself to feel safe. But do those things. Allow your passion to bubble up in you. But if you're stagnant, you're not moving forward, and you're not progressing, then you'll never know. But hold yourself accountable. Do those things that you wanted to do. Tomorrow's a new day. And the next minute is the next minute. Time is going by. But we do have now to act currently for what we want and what we're projecting in the future. So hold yourself accountable. Did you always want to have a vegetable garden in the backyard and you said, oh, I'm going to do this when this and this and this align and the stars come out at night and everything comes together? Well, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait on a certain thing because you need to be held accountable for your own self and for what you're doing. This is an action for you. You need to move forward. You need to do these things. It's for you to do. It came in your mind. That meant it's for you to do. If it wasn't meant for you, you never would have thought it in the first place. It never would have happened. But it did. So now's the time. Hold yourself accountable. Do all those things. All the things that you wanted. Explore them. Maybe they're only meant to happen for a year. Maybe it's meant to happen for a long time. Maybe, maybe. But you'll never know until you explore it. So hold yourself accountable. Some things might be unachievable. Maybe you can't be an astronaut anymore. But maybe you can be involved in other components related to being an astronaut. You'll never know unless you explore it. So allow it to be an adventure for you. Discover what that would look like. Time is going by so quickly. Now's the time to act. It's an action. So be held accountable to your own self and to what your own desires are. I want that for you. I want you to have a life that is so amazing that you go, oh my gosh, I have the most amazing life ever. Yeah, we should all be saying that. You can have the most amazing life ever. Tap into those things that you always wanted to do, the things that are achieved, those ideas and those concepts, they're coming to you. It's not by chance that they're coming to you. They're coming to you to inspire you and to get you moving forward, because those are the things that are going to make you happy and fulfill such an incredible passion inside you. So allow it to happen. Don't be afraid to do it. I'm Coach Susan, and I want you to have an amazing life. I want you just to do it. Stop being a sideliner. Stop being a spectator of life. Be a participant. Be held accountable to yourself. You're going to enjoy your life. You're going to enjoy those things, all of those things. It doesn't have to be just playing. It could be work. It could be a new career. It could be things that you know because it's coming in your mind. Write those things down. Allow yourself to enjoy life. We all have purposes. Sometimes we have more than one. We could have more than two. We could have more than three. It all depends on you. But don't cut yourself short and not do it. Hold yourself accountable. If you need help with exploring this or just trying to connect the dots or to figure out how you could do this in a streamlined manner, please reach out to me. I'm Coach Susan with Big on Results Coaching, and I want that for you. Until next Monday.